Alright, so you can see the tip of the racking cane is the black spot right there. It's not quite at the bottom. And I'm just keeping my eye on the keg here. It actually is going to be tight. I may end up having to take more beer into my pitcher that I had there, because this may be more beer than what we have room in the keg. We shall see when we get there. Actually, it would be better to take it out now, because when it gets to the bottom without a second person, it will become difficult to get to manipulate this and get every last drop out, while at the same time manipulating the other end of the hose to transfer the hose from the keg to another container so that the keg does not overflow. We're just checking in that keg. I might get lucky here, just doing the math of how much I took out today and how much I took out the other day and how much sediment is there. The math should work in my favor. Let's hope so. So now I'm just going to, it's getting lower, I'm going to manipulate the clothespin and drop that right down into the, almost into the sediment. And as it gets lower, you can't see my hand up on the clothespin, but you kind of learn, I'll just put it up there, you kind of learn to squeeze the clothespin and push the hose, push the J-tube down through a little bit further at the same time, so that you can get this lower and lower. So with my one hand I squeeze and I push the J-tube down further, something maybe you can practice when it's not, when you're, practice in advance with just water or something like that, or like do a dry run. But I'm up there with my hand now. Regular clothespins are easier to do that with than this stainless one, so I'm still not so great at it with the stainless one. And checking my levels, I think I am going to be okay, and I am not going to overflow my keg. We shall see. Yes, I think we will be okay. So you can see the level's getting down and down. I'm going to have to start tipping this by hand in a moment, which you won't see. It'll be out of your view. The water level has reached the bottom of the carboy on the other side, on the side that's raised up, or the beer level rather. And you will see it coming over here shortly. And I lower it down there just a hair again. Checking my levels closely. I am just going to make it. It's just going to be fitting in that keg, or maybe not. Oops, giving it too much of a shake there. Maybe it will fit. Yes, it looks like it will fit. We're down to the short strokes. I'm shaking it here too much, so I'm disturbing the sediment a little bit. I'm normally not that clumsy with it, but I'm trying to do the camera work and do everything all at once here, and it's making me clumsier than usual. But at least I'm not going to overflow that keg. Whoops, tipped it too far. Here it comes, here it comes. Now, if I were good, I could get those last few drops, but I'm still, no, there it goes. I'm still figuring out that new stainless steel clothespin. So that's that. We have that completed. There's my keg over there, and I'm just going to take this off and apply my lid. Hold on a minute. I'll get this bad boy set up for you. Alright, we'll take that out, and when I take, that's really high level, very full keg, probably a little over full, Take this out carefully, and I'll go put that right in the mouth of the carboy. It's out of your view, you can't see it, just to prevent dripping and keep the wife happy. And now I take my lid. Now technically, as I pointed out when cleaning the keg, you're not supposed to fill this below or above the bottom of that dip tube, and it is currently above that. The main reason is if you're not careful, now with it in this configuration, when I hook up my gas line, you can get beer sucked up into your gas line, and it'll make its way up into your regulator, and that's not a good thing. Then you got to take your regulator apart. I actually did that a couple weeks ago for the first time in quite a few years, so you can expect a video real soon on how to take apart your regulator and clean it. So there's that. Now I will apply some gas here and charge that up just to seal it, and done deal. You leave the gas on it for a few days and it carbs it up and it's ready to drink.